Best Fujifilm Cameras 2022. Hey guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. Hope you're all doing well. So today's video is about the best Fujifilm cameras of 2022. Also, links are given below in the description box. So without further delay, let's start our video. Sit back and enjoy. Number 1. Fujifilm X-T30 A mirrorless DSLR with interchangeable lenses is the Fujifilm X-T30. Even at high ISO settings, you can capture photographs that are clear and largely free of noticeable noise because of their exceptional image quality and excellent autofocus performance. It also enables recording in FHD and 4K, and while the 4K video quality is good, the FHD recording has a little bit more noticeable noise. Although this camera is lightweight and portable, people with larger hands might find it awkward to grip when shooting. Landscape photography works well with the Fujifilm X-T30. Your photographs will be clear and free of significant visible noise thanks to their high image quality. The Fujifilm X-T30 is a good camera for traveling. Your photographs are clear and detailed because of the high image quality. Its outstanding autofocus technology can help maintain the sharpness of moving objects. You may also shoot long exposure photos thanks to its low minimum shutter speed. Although it is incredibly portable, persons with larger hands might find it challenging to gain a secure grasp. For action video, the Fujifilm X-T30 performs poorly. Given that it cannot be installed on a helmet and is neither dust nor water resistant, it is not truly intended for this usage. Number 2. Fujifilm X-T4 Fujifilm X-T4 is a top-of-the-line APS-C mirrorless camera. It has remarkable recording quality, excellent image and video stabilization, and very good image quality. Although its photo autofocus can occasionally be a little erratic, its autofocus performance for both photos and video is fantastic, allowing you to clearly capture moving objects and people without much problem. It also features a broad variety of photo and video setup options and is incredibly solidly built. Unfortunately, it's rather hefty, which makes moving it around a little challenging. For studio video, the Fujifilm X-T4 is a fantastic option. Whether you're shooting in 4K or FHD, the video quality is amazing, although its object tracking can be a little erratic. Its continuous autofocus mechanism readily maintains moving faces and objects in focus. Unfortunately, it doesn't have a dedicated headphone connector. Thus, a cumbersome USB-C adapter is required. The Fujifilm X-T4 is a fantastic vlogging camera. While you can readily watch what you're shooting on its completely articulating screen, its in-body and optical stabilization capabilities keep recording steady even when you're moving. Whether you're recording in 4K or FHD, its autofocus technology ought to do a superb job of tracking and keeping focus on your face. The Fujifilm X-T4 is excellent for shooting sports and animals. It boasts an efficient autofocus system and is capable of shooting continuously at very high rates. Number 3. Fujifilm X-H2S Launched in July 2022, the Fujifilm X-H2S is a premier mirrorless camera with an APS-C sensor. Replaces the X-H1 model, which is 3 years old. A brand new 26 megapixel APS-C size X-Trans CMOS 5HS stacked sensor. The most recent X processor 5 image processing engine, 6K/30p, and DCI 4K video recording at up to 120p in 4x2x0, 8-bit internally and 4x2x2, 10-bit externally via HDMI. Longer recording times of up to 240 minutes, and an expanded ISO range of 80 to 51,200 are all features of the X-H2S. Similar to contemporary flagship cameras like the Sony Alpha A1, Canon EOS R3, Nikon Z9, and OM Digital O-M1, this camera's burst shooting, autofocusing, and video capabilities are significantly improved by the use of layered sensors. When utilizing the electronic shutter, the X-H2S can continuously shoot at 40 frames per second with phase detect autofocus and auto exposure without any cropping and with zero blackouts, and at 15 frames per second when using the mechanical shutter. Other noteworthy features include dual UHS 2SD and C-FEX Type B memory card slots, a 5.76M OLED electronic viewfinder with 0.80 times magnification and 120 frames per second refresh rate, a tilting 3-inch touchscreen LCD with the 1.62 million dot resolution and 5-axis in-body image stabilization, which offers up to 7 shutter steps of compensation for still images. The autofocus algorithm has been enhanced, making it 3 times faster and providing better eye-to-face detection than the X-T4. There are 425 AF points with phase detection pixels spread across the entire frame, 100% and the camera. Number 4. Fujifilm X-Pro3. The Fujifilm X-Pro3 is inventive, distinct, superb, and expertly built, much like a Christopher Nolan movie. Not everyone understands. The Fujifilm X-Pro3, which was introduced more than a year ago in India, stands out from rivals thanks to its hybrid viewfinder, titanium finish, and a revolutionary yet elegant design. Inside the structure are powerful parts such as a 26 megapixel sensor, rapid focusing, and 4K filming. The design of the X-Pro3 is distinctive and evokes many fond memories. The camera has a boxy shape that brings to mind older models. The camera body has a retro feel, although a creative one. Fujifilm claims that it has a weather-resistant structure that is sealed in 70 places and can operate at temperatures as low as -10 degrees Celsius. From the front, it resembles film cameras a lot. When it comes to the controls, the X-Pro3 has a tiny joystick that makes navigating the device quite simple, along with several other physical buttons that enable you to alter settings and exert more control over photographs. There are 4 manual dials for various functions. There is a large dial to change the shutter speed on the top body. It has 2 settings, A for automated adjustment and T for shifting control to the camera's back dial. The ISO control is located on the same dial. A hybrid viewfinder with both an optical and electronic view is one of the Fujifilm X's greatest Pro 3 features and what sets it apart from other mirrorless cameras. At a time when the majority of mirrorless cameras don't even include an EVF, this provides the X-Pro3 with a significant advantage. Number 5. Fujifilm X-E4. A small mirrorless camera in the rangefinder design is the Fujifilm X-E4. It feels incredibly well built and is highly portable, making it simple to transport. Even when shooting at somewhat high ISO levels, there is very little noise and very little sharpness degradation in images right out of the box. It can capture 4K video at up to 30 frames per second without cropping, and the video quality is good, whether you record in 4K or FHD. However, due to its simplistic design, it can be a bit challenging to access some essential camera features and is rather unpleasant to use for long periods. For vlogging, the Fujifilm X-E4 works well. Its lightweight construction and adjustable screen make it ideal for taking selfies. A good alternative for sports and wildlife photography is the Fujifilm X-E4. Although it's important to note that activating that feature results in a crop, you may use its electronic shutter to enhance its maximum continuous shooting speed up to 30 frames per second, which should help catch clean photos or extremely fast-moving scenes. A good camera for taking landscape photos is the Fujifilm X-E4. Although some users might like a slightly broader dynamic range to maintain clarity in high-contrast lighting circumstances, it gives excellent image quality right out of the box. It is simple to transport to any remote shooting site thanks to its compact, sturdy-feeling design. Additionally, its touchscreen display is sufficiently bright to be seen even in bright sunshine. So that wraps up today's video, guys. Hope you all liked the video. If so, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel too. So that's it for today. Let's all meet with a new video in the coming episode.